as the Devil and his masked goons perpetrate another attack last night and beat up the Acclaimed and toss Anthony Bowens through a pane glass window as MJF runs to the back to check on his friends who have been his friends for about 7 days. And the terrible acting that ensued from there. I understand he's a theater kid, but it was bad stuff. But the thing here is, we have Excalibur yelling about, oh, the Devil attacks anyone who wants to help MJF. Really? Because to my recollection, the only person that the Devil has ever attacked previously was Jay White, who most certainly is not someone who's only out to help MJF. Jay White, who, by the way, has never mentioned it since and doesn't seem to care. But we're supposed to care about this Devil storyline. When they attacked Jay White months ago, they never follow up on it. And now last night they attacked the Acclaimed. MJF in the ring, so, we're not supposed to think it's him. I think we're supposed to think it's Adam Cole. Here's what I think. I don't give a shit who it is. This is so poorly done. This is peak bad TNA, where none of it makes sense. The follow-ups are poor. There's no real intrigue other than curiosity of where they're going to go with it. Is it Adam Cole? All right, great. I guess that would make some sense. Cole's been the one doing the long con. But for what? For what goal? The title? He could have done that at Wembley when MJF threw the title at him and said, I don't care, just pin me. If his goal was to win the title, he could have done it right there. So Cole makes the most sense, but ultimately doesn't make a ton of sense. This is TNA shit. Is it Shelton X Benjamin? All right, fine. That'd be funny. Is it Dolph, the Hollywood Hunk 2, not Ziggler? Trademark? All right, fine. Is it MJF? That wouldn't make any sense, but fuck it. None of this makes sense anyway. All right, fine. Who could possibly care who this Devil is? As Excalibur tries to put implant the headcanon into all of our brains that they've been perpetrating all of these attacks on MJF's buddies. They haven't attacked anybody. This is the first time we've seen these goons beat anybody up since they beat up Jay White. Who's plotting this stuff out? For all the criticism I've given MJF, and I just gave him, what is it? Let's check the tape. The unedited tape. And I just gave him about 15 minutes more. One thing I've never said is that, his stories aren't making a ton of sense. He clearly thinks this stuff, but this doesn't make any sense. Nor does it fit the tone of AEW. Although I suppose it may fit the tone of this version, this era of AEW. Feels more MLW to me. It's goofy. And this Devil, his image breaking into the broadcast, the static. Then we see his face, tilts his head a little like he's a fucking pug. And then there's static on the screen again, and that's that. This is like Contra and MLW all over again. And that goofiness. Maybe the Devil's Joseph Samael.